All right, you guys, chill. I need you guys to chill. I know, 2 videos back to back, but while making my squawk talk today, there was some interesting things that happened to drop on the pipeline, and I could not resist. A full tour of the Perseus leaked, and then also a tour of the brand new Drake Clipper also leaked. So in this quick little video, we are gonna look at both of these videos and dissect it real quickly just to see what these ships have to offer, because I knew it. I was waiting for the leak, and I posted my Squawk Talk prematurely without waiting for the leaks to drop, which is why I usually record them on Mondays, because this is when all the big, heavy data and information starts dropping. And with IAE right around the corner, you know. But yeah, But hey, I am FC, and I'd like to welcome everyone back to the channel for another video. Today, we are going to be taking a tour of the brand new Robert Space Industries Perseus alongside with the brand new Drake Clipper. I've already watched the videos, and I'm actually quite surprised of how on the leaks and stuff. But yeah, before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone that I am hosting a giveaway for a gray Shiv with lifetime insurance that comes with a Star Citizen game package. This also comes with a CitizenCon goodie pack, which includes 2 sets of armor and 2 weapons alongside some trophies and other sub-flair that you can get as well. But all you gotta do in order to enter this giveaway is 1. Be a subscriber, and 2. Comment on any video I upload in between the time period of November 3rd through the 30th for a chance to win. Best of luck, citizens. So the leak of the Perseus first starts off with whoever this is circling around the ship, showing it off. This is obviously an Arena Commander. I don't know why they picked this map. The lighting is horrible, but you can get a good feel of on how big this ship is and how big those massive cannons are. You can clearly see the PDCs on the ship. They are a few of them on this bird actually, and it's not bad. There are 2 separate docking collars on this vessel, so you should be able to pull up to a station and properly dock. It is proper size. And overall, this thing so far on the outside looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to fly it. I'm excited. Whoever leaked this, I applaud you for coming out here and showing us this bird. Let's now EVA into the Perseus. So as you enter the docking collar, you're going to be greeted to the main cargo bay / vehicle hold in the Perseus. After that, there are many doors you can go through. There are 2 torpedo bays, which holds the entire payload of the ship when it comes to its torpedoes, and there's quite a few of them, so you can easily attack your enemies relentlessly. As we make our way back towards the rear of the vessel, we are going to be greeted to engineering, a elevator, and then also a main turret gunner as well. These guns are absolutely massive and huge. They don't shoot that fast, but they will absolutely slap whatever they hit. Let's continue on towards the bow of the ship. There are many different ways to traverse the Perseus, ways from ladders to elevators that are located quite literally all over this big fat bird. Also, components are easy to access in this ship as well. That was one thing I was worried about while looking at the brochure for the Perseus. I just wasn't sure how they were going to place everything. As we make our way back to the rear of the vessel towards main engineering, we are going to see that there are elevators and a bunch of other stuff that is kind of reminiscent of how the Polaris looks. There is the rear engineering terminal along with component access. Once we leave the engineering terminals, we will be then greeted to the mess hall, which in my opinion is very nice and ergonomic. Just take a look at this beautiful room, got a pool table and everything. I think this is going to bring a lot of joy to players and yours truly. Let's now take a look at the crew quarters. This is, reminiscent of the Polaris. I can see that they're reusing some assets and their designs. I think this is the way how RSI is going to be looking like for majority of their ships in the future, just because, their design language is almost all matching, minus the Constellation series. The Zeus was the beginning, then the Polaris, now the Perseus, and also the Meteor. They all kind of look the same on the inside now, except for the Constellation series. Now we can go take a look at the armory, which is also included in the crew quarters, which is kind of ridiculous that this humongous armory is right there in the crew quarters. What was CIG thinking when they decided to put this humongous gun rack section right there? You think it'd be closer up towards the bridge near the escape pods where a majority of your personnel and crew are going to be at while operating the ship. As we make our way up towards the bow, there is going to be some more engineering access, or maybe these terminals are going to be used for the torpedoes. Then we also have the front main guns, which is going to be devastating to use when we actually get to do some actual battle. Returning back to the rear of the ship, we're going to head towards the bridge. Now we can either take an elevator or a ladder up. I really do like the way how CIG designed this ship because we are able to traverse it quite easily without having to get bottlenecked because there's more than one way to move around this ship. It's really nice just to know that we're not going to get caught up like the Paladin where there's only one way in and one way out. Let's now go to the captain's quarters, and in my opinion, I do believe that this is the prettiest looking captain quarters out of any other ship I've seen. The Idris captain quarters is okay, the Polaris captain quarters felt kind of meh, but this one, shoot, I am easily going to be living up inside of here real quickly. The bunk is nothing special, but you know, you got your own personal gun rack, bathroom, armor locker, and everything you need to be a captain. I can't wait to sit back here, just chill while Caporo's flying the ship because you know, you're gonna fly it and low fly it and crash. Now taking a look at the bridge, we have some more gun racks and things like that, just gun racks everywhere, and fuses and things like that, and then the whole entire seating arrangement for this ship. We have the captain's seat, and then we have the two other support seats, which are going to be there for anyone who wants to manage the MFDs while the captain is flying this big bird. Now, listening to the audio at this vessel, it sounds really cool, really nice. Just take a listen. So just by listening to this thing, it definitely sounds like a crazy killer. Let's now go take a look at the front main guns just to see what this thing is all about. And in my opinion, it does shoot a little slow, but you know, it's huge guns. You shouldn't expect it to be a machine gun out there blasting these big rounds real quickly, so I understand. It's quite interesting. Let's take a look to see how it functions and sounds. And sadly, there's nothing in this video showing how it destroys, so we just gotta watch and find out. One thing I noticed automatically is that the main guns have two sets of guns. You have a pair of defensive Gatling guns alongside the main cannons.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Now, will this thing be able to bully a Polaris or an Idris? It'll easily be able to bully a Hammerhead, but I'm very curious. I can't wait to get my hands on this ship just because of what is there being offered. This thing is ridiculous and I'm all for it. But now let's take a look at a ship that surprises me of what it actually is, and that is going to be the brand new Drake Clipper. Right off the bat, looking at the Drake Clipper from the outside, you would not expect it to be a generalized general purpose ship. This thing also includes a medical bed, which surprised me. So is this a general ship or is it a medical vessel with a habitational unit on the upstairs part of the ship? I just don't know because whoever was recording this video left the ship turned off and left it dark. So it's hard to see. But overall, the ship design looks like a typical Drake ship. Everything looks like it's all duct taped together, bolted down, and just a little rough and rusty around the edges. Now, taking a closer look at this vessel, I was thinking that there would be some type of cargo, but just by looking at this thing, there isn't going to be any cargo grids. It looks like it's just straightforward in and out. Probably sure it's going to be one entry point. I don't think there's going to be any cargo for this ship. The habitational looks like it's ripped straight out of a cutter. It looks relatively nice for a Drake ship. To be honest, a bit cleaner than I was expecting. Most times Drake ships, they have this rustic look to it, but this one is very nice. I think it's because it's probably going to be designated as a dedicated medical ship. Drake doesn't have one, so I guess it's their time to fly through and rescue the homies who are down and out. but only time will tell once the ship actually hits the verse for us to get a full look at it. Right now, there is still a lot of speculation about this bird, but it's nice to see the internals of it. The person who recorded this video, he does not have any exterior video, so we're just gonna go off the interior for now until we get a better visual of the clipper. But also some other leaks as well. The L-22 Wolf has leaked. This is an image of it alongside the RSI Salvation, which is RSI's first salvaging ship. And then the next photo is gonna be of the clipper on the exterior. Now, it looks like there's some flashers on this thing, so again, I do believe that the Clipper is going to be a designated medical ship by Drake. So yeah, another medical ship, which is cool. It looks funky, like a miniature Corsair. I dig it. Will I pick it up? Not sure. Depends on the price. We'll all see. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the major ship leaks that are going to be hitting this year for IAE. I can't wait to see them actually in the verse when we actually get to test fly them a little bit here and there. I'm curious if it's going to hit the PTU first before IAE, or CAG is just gonna hold it down till the 19th when 4.4 goes live and IAE begins. But I think that is gonna be a wrap. Let me know down below in the comments what your guys' opinions are on the Polaris. Have you seen the leaked video? Are you guys super excited now after watching the leaked video that is uploaded onto the pipeline? There's so much going on right now in Star Citizen 4.4 that so much I can't even talk about. So yeah, keep an eye on the pipeline. I'm probably sure there's going to be even more leaks here in the future since IAE is only just a few days away. Keep an eye out on your favorite content creators because everyone's going to be buzzing and talking about what is to come here in the near future, including yours truly. But please, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Please slap that like button because it really does help put more eyes onto the biggest bird in the verse. I am FC, aka Fried Chicken. Big Bird out.